Apocalypse Gaming.
Okay, first thing you need to do is make master templates. So the first thing I'm doing is drawing the circle here. Next I'm going to segment this, and the way I'm going to do that is use a protractor. So what I want to do is draw a line, first of all from my centre point, straight up and down. So that's dissecting the centre point. Now using the protractor, I can match my 90-degree line to my centre point and draw across. So now that's matched, I have the circle marked in 4 perfectly equal segments. Taking my compass, I'm then going to be able to mark all the points. So that's one set, 2 sets, 3, 4. Now I'm going to make my set square a little bit smaller because I want to draw circle cutouts roughly halfway between. So 1, 2, what am I saying 2 for? 5, 6. So that's one template done, and I'll cut it out. I'll quickly show you the bits by shading that I'm going to cut out. So I'm going to cut out there, there, and all the way around, leaving other section for the centre. I'm going to have a pole down the centre like this, so I need to just make another hole bigger than that round about it, so that'll mark as well now. That will fit inside them. So that's my wooden template that I can then reuse again, again for making that part out of the foam board. So I just need to cut that out. So I'll go on and make my larger one. It's the exact same principle, so I'm not going to film it, just going to be a larger version, and take it from there. Okay, that's the small version and the larger version for the tower made up. So that's me now got 2 templates that I can proceed to cut out, and I'm going to draw my side stanchion template next. Okay, that's now a plan for the side stanchions drawn onto the board. So again, this can also be cut out, and that's me get the template ready to keep so I can produce more of these. I want them all to be equal, so this allows me to create them equally on the foam board. That means if I ever want to make it again, I can make another one as well. So And that's the idea for the side stanchions. Now I need to draw a circular baseboard. Hey folks, so this is the wooden templates that I've cut out so I can remake this in the future should I want to. It's 3 parts. That's one of the bases. This will be cut out 3 times in foam board, and this will be cut out 6 times for the side stanchions. Once you've put that into your foam board and cut them out, you use a pencil to draw around them. That's the sort of structure you're going to be left with. It's not been glued together, it's all just been slotted in place so far. It can be whatever you want it to be, but I would call this some sort of maybe webway portal generator for the Dark Eldar, or some sort of facility which is going to drain the life out of an entire planet for the Horse of Comara to feast upon. Whatever you want it to be. So that's the start of it anyway. Hope you're liking it so far. Next thing is I've cut out a base for the structure out of pink insulation foam using my hot tools. So I'm just going to straighten them stairs up a wee bit, put a bit of foam putty in to just fill some of it a little bit for smoothness, but overall that's the base structure of the hewn rock ready for the tower to be mounted onto. This is the base for the tower, guys. I have made it from pink foam, then based the top here with sand, and then sprayed it with a rough coat equivalent of spray paint I picked up in B&Q, to try and give it the really heavily worn, dusty, gritty sort of texture that you see there. So that's that part. The centre part here will get painted red, and this is going to get dry brushed just shortly. Okay, that's the base now dry brushed, and the centre column given an undercoat of red. Zoom in a wee bit, let you see that. So try to keep like the barren waste sort of look to it. And then I'm going to have this bright red coming out of it, and that I'll deal with shortly in brighter colours. That's the base fully painted up and the central rod, and I've dropped into place the central spars for holding together the construct. These I have highlighted with a bit of source lighting to give the idea of obviously the light coming off this central column. Okay my friends, that's the Dark Elf tower of whatever it may be used for complete. I would envisage this being some sort of tower used for sucking the life force out of a planet. It's up to you if you purchase it, what you want to use it for, but this is going to the Utrinque 3ND Paratus's charity auction for Help for Heroes, made out of foam base. I have then sanded the insulation foam, re-sanded it again and glued it again in place, then sprayed this with a rough coat style idea from some paint company, Plasticoat I think. Highlighted the edges in various blues and tipped it off with white just to try and give the differentiation to the edges. I've got glass beads glued in place on the sides to make it look a bit like wraithstones that the Dark Eldar have perverted for their own use and technology. The central column has been glossed, and I've tried to add a little bit of source lighting as well to the piece. So hopefully it's suitable for Utrinque, and hopefully it raises some money for the charity. I don't support a lot of charities because I think a lot of charities waste the money that's put together for them. There's certain charities I do believe in. This is one that I believe in an awful lot. I may not agree with some of the wars that our troops are sent to, but it's not the guys' faults where they're sent. They're only following orders, and I'd always support the troops in what they do and how they do it, particularly after something happens to them. They've got more guts than me being where they are.
Gaming.